I'm Greg Swaffer. I'm account director here at CAE. I've been here for coming up to 7 years, and yeah, that's me. I'm running the London Marathon for a couple of reasons, really. One, I felt like lockdown and COVID really stopped me actively going out there and fundraising. So looking forward to kind of being able to go and fundraise for a charity is important, a charity that's quite close to my heart, and also the physical aspect as well. Competing, with an older version of myself. I ran it back in 2015, and I feel like I'm ready to kind of compete against a younger version of myself. I'm a little bit older now, but yeah. Macmillan have supported my family. I had a family relative that went through diagnosis and treatment of cancer back in 2019. They've really supported her in terms of that support structure around her throughout that journey and throughout her treatment. And it's a way of giving back to a great charity in the UK in terms of the amazing work they do day in, day out. They're mostly funded by fundraising, so it's kind of the least I can do to kind of give back to them. Obviously, they helped my family out. There's like sleepless nights where you just don't, because it's such a shock to when you have that throughout, whether it's yourself or a family member, where it's the kind of unknown, and at any time you can just pick up the phone and speak to someone who's kind of knows the process of diagnosis and treatment and the next steps, and just really understanding, and someone to be able to talk to, because I think it's like 1 in 2 people affected by cancer at some point. So it's not a case of like if it's going to affect you, it's like when someone around you or a close relative. So I think that's important, just to have that support system. Not only have they got amazing nurses and stuff there at Macmillan, but they've got teams around you to kind of go through kind of every different phase, just be able to talk to you. And I think that's just such a nice charity to kind of help and support. And being a CAE's charity of choice this year, it seemed like a kind of perfect fit. Training has gone well. It started back in October. So I followed a kind of strict plan of doing a couple of runs in the week, and then a longer run at the weekend, so a progressively longer run. So that's gone well. Some of those dark, kind of cold nights where you don't really want to go out, and don't, it's raining outside and it's through the middle of the winter and you've just finished work, it's quite tough. Some of those times when you're holding on to like thoughts in your head around people that can't do any kind of physical activity, that's what kind of drives me on and spurs me forward. So the first thing I'll probably do is hopefully I'll have my friends and family around me when I cross the finish line. So we'll probably go to the nearest pub and I'll enjoy a cold pint.